Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on the time zone. Now, Kenyans are still wondering with what they have been able to witness online after what occurred in Nyeri County, to be specific, Othaya, when Gachagua went to SK Church, Witima. That is Witima SK Church. At the first place, Gachagua was blocked from entering to this place. And because they were very much determined to go to that place, they managed to go through. And what followed, it was tear gas. They were blocked. They met resistance. And including even inside the church, this tear gas even went further to that extent. And this is not the first time Gachagua is being tear gassed inside a place of worship. Now, after this, Gachagua had to be evacuated by his team to a safe grounds. So he did not enjoy time in that church. He felt threatened. He felt his life was in danger. And his security team, having realized this, they decided that it is time to get Gachagua to a safer place. And this video is actually trending on social media when Gachagua's team was rescuing the DCP party leader from Witima SK Church. And this was the situation. Just look at this. Now, as all of this was taking place, the DCP deputy party leader, Cleophas Malala, came out and they were actually demanding the release of Rigathi Gachagua within 1 hour. So that was an ultimatum to the security that release Gachagua within 1 hour. What they never told us is what they are going to do if Gachagua will not be released within that given time frame. But the warning was out. So there are issues you learn when you listen to Malala. His allegation is like Gachagua has been kidnapped or arrested.
Fellow Kenyans, leo tumekuwa katika kanisa hapa Othaya, na wakati tulikuwa tunaanza misa, polisi na goons wamekuja kwa kanisa wakatupiga tear gas na wakafukuza kila mtu. Kumekuwa na heka, wamepiga tear gas paka kwa madhabahu, na wakati tulikuwa natoka, ningependa kutangazia Wakenya kwamba kuna majamaa wamechukua party leader wetu Rigathi Gachagua. Wamemweka, sijui wamempotelea wapi, wakapiga tear gas wameenda. Na live bullets. Tungependa wapi hizo live bullets? Tungependa ambie William Ruto produce Rigathi Gachagua in the next 1 hour.
In the next 1 hour.
Rigathi Gachagua ameshachukuliwa. We don't know where he is.
And our lives are in danger.
Wapi. Our lives are in danger. Sasa tumejaribu kumtafuta kila mahali, hatumuoni. So we want to ask a bullet hizo risasi. Wamepiga paka risasi ndani ya kanisa, live bullets. Na ndio hizi
ndani ya kanisa.
And there are 3 gentlemen who have taken our party leader. Ningependa kuambia Wakenya wherever they are, they must demand that they release Rigathi Gachagua immediately. William Ruto, please release our party leader. Umrelease na kitu yoyote kifanyikia Rigathi, mjue amechukuliwa na watu watatu na amepotea. So we are giving you 1 hour. Hakikisha wameproduce Rigathi Gachagua.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's January 2026. 15 months. Mama tuko ndani, we were hiding with the children in the church. Tunatupiwa tear gas, live bullets. We are having to run away from the church. Even the clergy don't understand what is going on. Hey. And then as we are trying to figure out what is happening, 3 people have come in, wamemchukua. You guys, I don't know. We don't have a country here. We don't have a country. We don't have a country. And our lives are in danger. And we don't have a country.
Now, later, Rigathi Gachagua responded. And here is his response. I thank God for his mercy and kindness. I thank the residents of Othaya for helping my private security to evacuate me to safety. I am now safe, having just arrived at my Wamunyoro residence. I request thousands of my supporters waiting for me in Othaya town and Kiawara to peacefully go home, as our vehicle have been disabled and sound system dismantled. Please note that the killer squad, backed by the local police, are all over the 2 venues, and we don't know their intention after failing to assassinate me inside a church. My gratitude to all leaders and the people of Kenya for coming out to condemn this heinous act by Mr. William Ruto. God is in control, and his power surpasses that of William Ruto. He has mentioned William Ruto 2 times. And he has mentioned the Akela squad. Then he shared several images of police officers, some in uniform, some not in uniform. Then the images of church members who are in agony. They are coughing, they are suffering, they are just in a sad situation. So this confirms that Gachagua is safe, and even after this, he went forward to address media. So Gachagua has already had a media address, which we will be looking into that, and there is something he's trying to expose. Now, what happened to Rigathi Gachagua should not have happened to him, not even to any other politician in this country. But this is the sad story of Kenya, our nature of politics. Once you have power, some misuses their power. In fact, the majority. But there is also a lesson here for Rigathi Gachagua. I saw some people sharing images of the late Raila Amolo Odinga, may his soul rest in peace, being attacked at gunpoint by the police officers, receiving orders by them from the office of the deputy president. Gachagua used to wake up early in the morning at 5 a.m. At 4 a.m., Gachagua is awake in the office, not doing anything but planning on how to attack the peaceful protesters in the country. Today, the tables have changed. Meza sasa zimebadilika. The table has changed, and it is the opposite. Then Gachagua is learning a lesson, and going forward, he should be very much sober when it comes to handling the Kenyan politics. It is sad to see a former deputy president being taken through a fence, barbed wire fence. This is a former deputy president. Not because he's just looking for a shortcut, but because he's running for his life. That's a sad story. But there is something the government might be looking for. And it could be this. That they want to create a perception. If Gachagua gets to any church, it turns chaotic, tear gas, live bullets. So it's an attempt to warn the church not to host together Gachagua in one way or another. That is one thing I'm concluding from this. Why is it that when Gachagua is with Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, Fred Matiang'i, Martha Karua, and any other politician, there is not tear gassing. It is self-service. But when he's alone, it turned out to be more of tear gas. They want everyone to run away from Gachagua. That you know, if you invite Gachagua, what will follow in your church will be tear gas, live bullets, and all that mayhem. I think that's what the government is looking for. But when Gachagua goes through such things, including, crossing through a barbed fence, people are going to sympathize with this man. And the sympathy is a tool in politics that can distract, destroy, or even build you. So it is going to depend.